Ẹ mà káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa ètò ní gbébọ̀lù ní wá Daily Talk 360 lò. Ṣé dáadáa la bá yín? Ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ ẹ tún padà wá sórí ètò lénìí wá láti wá gbọ́ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ wò ó tá a bá gbọ́ ròyìn tó dára tó mórí wú, dídán ni a sọ ń pa rẹ̀. Àbí nígbà tí ìjọba Tinubu ìyẹn Gàgàbáànù tán bá ń gbìyànjú agbára láti wípé àtẹni ó dìbò fún wọn àtẹni ò dìbò fún kí gbogbo wọn kó máa parapọ̀ láti wá máa sọ báwo ni a ṣe lè gbórílẹ̀-èdè wa lọ síwájú. Àbí tá a bá rí àwọn ènìyàn tá a mọ̀ pé wọn ò dìbò fún Bọ́lá Tinubu tán sì ń bọ́ta láti wá sọ ohun dáradára, ó yá sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa rẹ̀. Ẹ wá gbọ́ ohun tí Bwala èèyàn wí. Ẹni ó bá ti gbórúkọ wọn á ti mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe pátì Bọ́lá Tinubu náà ń bẹ. Ṣùgbọ́n President Bọ́lá Tinubu wọ́n pè wọ́n pé ẹ wá. Àwọn náà sì yẹ́ wọn sí. Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tí wọ́n wá sọ lẹ́yìn ìpàdé òun mo fẹ́ jẹ́ á fetí gbọ́, kẹ́ ẹ sì jẹ́ á sọ̀rọ̀ nípa rẹ̀. Báwo lẹ̀yin ṣe rí sí? Torí bọ́n ṣe wí, wọ́n ní pé ìlọsíwájú ìlú yìí gangan ló jẹ́ kókó. Kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ PDP, APD, ASD, A to Z. Àwàdà mo ṣe láàrin òun ṣùgbọ́n ó yé yín pé bí ìlú yìí yóò ṣe lọ síwájú òun ni èyí tó yẹ ká máa mú sọ. Ẹ já lọ gbọ́ ohun tán ní wí. Tá a bá ti níròyìn mìíràn á máa mú wá sétí ìgbọ́ yín. Ire o.
Okay, I honor the invitation of His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, who is a father to the nation, who God has given the opportunity to lead the country at this difficult time. And so I came to celebrate and congratulate him, and then to also give him our commitment that as citizens of the country, this is a time for all of us to throw our weight behind and support the administration. I gave an illustration of an aircraft that has taken off. The aircraft is the country. The passengers are the citizens. The pilot is Mr. President. His co-pilot is Excellency the Vice President. The cabin officials might be the ministers or other agents of the Federation. You may not like the takeoff of the airplane. You may have even your perspective about the way the pilot is, walking towards the turbulence, above the sea level. But one fact that must bind all of us is that the plane needs to land so all of us can be alive. When it lands, you can also say you don't like the way it lands. But at the 39,000 feet above sea level, the prayer of everybody, including the pilot and the passenger, will be the safe landing of the plane. Because if the plane crashes, apart from the aircraft getting destroyed, the pilot, the co-pilot, the cabin members, and all the passengers' life at risk. So at this difficult time, what we need is to throw our support and then see how we're able to navigate around, because there are difficult things in this country, the hardship, poverty, insecurity, and the only way we can come together and support the achievement of this objective, I think, is for us to give our best in supporting the administration. So I came to congratulate him and then to tell him that I'm particularly excited about the recent policy decision he has taken to demonstrate that he's about the people and not just protecting his people. He took decisions against certain ministers who allegedly were, said to have committed infraction. And the marked difference between him and the previous administration is that the previous administration may want to cover in order to avoid the backlash that the government is corrupt. But he is not about that. If this thing will touch on the poorest of the poor, humanitarian, that's the focus. And anybody who is caught wanting should not be covered. I told Mr. President I was thrilled by that decision. Yesterday again, he surprised us by the policy decision he has made to reduce the cost of governance. So it is like the unfolding. The most important thing in my communication with him was to look at his demeanor as he was talking to me about his passion for the country and the intention, to make sure that he leads a country with integrity. And You can have opinion from outside. When you sit from across table and you hear him, you can see what I've been taught as a lawyer is you not just know the law, you must know the demeanor of the judge. This informs your capacity to advocate. And that's what I did today. I was looking at the demeanor. I could see the passion and the conviction to lead. And that to me is exciting. It's not about party. Okay. This is about the country.
You may misconstrue your visit here today as a member of the major opposition PDP.
Right.
They're wondering, are you defecting? I mean, you've been speaking here like in capacity of an individual citizen.
Yeah.
Are you in that capacity? Are you defecting to the APC?
Or have you defected?
Well,
I'm here as a private citizen and who must be bound by the conviction we have towards our country and the need for us to push the country to a better place that we all desire. So I'm not here in the capacity. First of all, I'm not even a leader in the PDP. I'm a private citizen. But you must also admit that I have had my history with Mr. President. When I was in APC, before the primaries, I was practically his key spokesman as at the time, and I supported his cause because I believed in him. And so I used as at the time, and I supported his cause because I believed in him. And so I use this opportunity today to even touch on some of those past. And I'm very happy that instead of the president getting actually offended, he gave me some life lesson. About the fact that in life, if you are going to be offended because people took decisions that didn't favor you, you would never be hateful to anybody in life, or you can never relate with people. And so that largeness of the heart to me is encouraging. And I am also here to say I am supporting President Bwala Tinubu in achieving the objective of the problems we are in the country. I don't think that at this time of hunger and problems in the country, somebody should be here talking about party. And as per defection, God knows tomorrow. But I am fully committed to supporting the cause of President Bwala Tinubu. That has to be made clear.
These ministers that were allegedly reported to have, committed infraction. Instead of protecting them, he asked that the due course of law should have his own course. He suspended somebody without wasting time. That, to me, is impressive because it's about the people. Secondly, there has been this outcry that the government is bloated and the rest. Yesterday, he introduced a policy that reduced the cost of governance. And today, he told me it is just the beginning. There are many more decisions of government that will reduce the cost of governance. What have we been talking about as citizens? If you don't have personal grudge against someone, if it is on policy issue, when policies are going correctly, and what I'm saying apart from today that I'm talking here, you all need to visit my Twitter page. In the last few days, I have been expressing my surprise and appreciation to the president for the decision he's taking. So this is not about political party. And you need to know that, like I said, I was with him before I left. And I was doggedly committed to him. I told him today, I am committing to play my part to support your administration. And I have no apologies to anybody.
You are back in APC?
I have no apologies. APC is a party. President Bwala Tinubu is my motivation. If supporting him will take me to APC, so be it.
Congratulations.